Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to be talking about creating your classes in Reading Eggs and Reading Express. We're going to be discussing several things today, but one thing I want to make sure that you're aware of is that students must be assigned to a class in order to access Reading Eggs or Reading Express. Teachers and students can be added into multiple classes, and you're also able to edit class settings to disable or enable games and playroom. I'm going to go ahead and go into the account as a teacher so you can see from a teacher perspective. The subscription coordinator will also have the same access. So let's go ahead and get into the account. So here you can see on the left-hand side, you have your navigation menu. And what you're going to want to do is go to Management and Manage Classes. If you're already allocated into a class, it will be showing here as the class name, how many students, and the teachers. You can leave the class, delete the class, and edit the class. If you would like to create a new class, you would have the class name here, or you can request to join an existing class. You would select the class name and then join. So let's go ahead and talk about how we can get students into a class if you're already allocated into the class or if you create a class. So you're going to come back here to where it says Manage Classes, and you can go between students and classes. I'm going to click on Students. And now you can see that you can manage students. You can add a new student here. You would put in their first name, their last name, or select the class and the grade. If it's students that are already in, you can come here to move students into your class. When you go here, you see that you have this function for unallocated, allocated, or all. If students are uploaded and they are not allocated to a class, you can select the students that are not allocated. And you can see that there are 3 students that have not been assigned to a class. Since they're not assigned to a class, they will not have access to Reading Eggs or Reading Express until they are. So let's go ahead and get Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy added to my class. So I'm going to select the students that I would like, add to my class, and it's going to say that I have 2 students selected and 2 students will be added to, and I can select the class that I would like them to be in. I'm going to put them in the reading intervention class and add. Now those 2 students are allocated into that class, and I can go back and I can add more students. So allocated or all will show all students. I can come through and I can select the students that I would like to be added to the class, and I would come back, add to my class, and I would choose the class and add. The students are now been added into my class. So that is how you're going to add students. Let's go back and see what else we can do. One thing that you can do when you're in managing the class is I can edit that class a little bit more. I can edit, I can change that class name, I can add another teacher if I would like, and let's go ahead and add Rosie Thomas. So now Rosie Thomas is added, and I could still add another teacher by using the drop-down menu. Now, I can also keep the games on and the playroom on, or I could choose to turn them off for this classroom. It's going to depend on how you're using the program and what you want to have the students to have access to. Once you're set with how everything is, you can hit Save Changes, and that will allow you to save the changes for that classroom. So that is how you're going to manage classes. If you would like to do more, you can come to Manage Students, and this is where you can look for all of my students, or you can pull up by different classes. Let's go ahead and look at my reading intervention class for the students that I just added. Now I can see all of my students that are in that class. I can edit those students if I need to, or if I wanted to go ahead and remove from classes, I can select the students that I would like to remove from class. I could edit their password, their grade, print their logins, and then more actions. Here, I can export the student data or remove from all classes. My parent letters are also here in English or in Spanish. I can also go between the classes here, and I can come into this class and I can see what other students I have in this class. So that is how you're going to be able to manage those classes and the students that are in. Thank you for your time today. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact support. Thank you and have a great day.